All right, so let's try this very quickly, okay? I want you, everyone, to just take a breath in slowly, as full as you can, and I want you to tell me the percentage of your breath, 0 to 100%. How much do you think you're breathing? 0 to 100%, just, and don't force it. You know, runners sometimes say is 90, yoga, you know, higher. People who don't exercise that much is lower. So if you would just write down next to this slide what your percentage is. Because we need a testing intensity for a measurement tool, because it happens sometimes so fast that you need to write it down. Okay? Does everybody have their percentage? All right, now before I even show you the points, I'm just going to have you mimic me. All right, you're just going to mimic me and say what I say. All right? I put it up here. I want you to take 4 fingers of one hand and tap on the side of your hand here.
Doesn't matter which hand.
It doesn't matter which hand. Okay? And you're just going to tap and then say what I say. And it's right here. Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Anyway. Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Right here, right now, I'm still okay.
Right here, right now, I'm still okay.
Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Even though I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm still okay even if I'm not.
I'm still okay even if I'm not.
Okay, and just follow me with the points that I'm doing. It doesn't matter if you're exact. I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Side of the eye, I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Under the eye, I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Right here, I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
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 I'm not breathing to my
Just guess, that's good. I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
Somebody knows how to tap. I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
I'm not breathing to my full capacity.
And just breathe again. Just take a breath. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes and take a breath and tell me what your percentage is now. Just take a real big breath. And then take a look at your number. And how many of you can breathe better? Take a breath. Okay. Right. That's just a very simple thing. I use that one at first because I don't want to get into emotional stuff when we haven't even started. So I use something simple like breath so that you're able to be able to really see that this does work for something really simple like that. We're going to get into a lot more cool stuff after this, like pain, phobias, fun stuff like that. But this is just to give you an idea, even without knowing the points. And I also want to show you how simple the wording is. Because when you look on YouTube, you know, you see all these people doing all this flowery language, and you wonder, like, how the heck did they come up with that? You don't need to know the flowery language. All you need to do is just focus on that one negative term, and we'll get into why that works in a minute. Now, if you write down this, it should be on the first page, but there's something called www.eftwords.com, or also www.tappingwords.com. What that is a free program that I put up on the internet where you put in your problem or your emotion or your negative emotion and you hit submit, and it comes out with 5 rounds. What we just did was 1 round. That was 1 round that we did, all those points. All right? So you don't even have to think what the words are. It just spits out the words for you. So anytime you're feeling down or you don't want to, negative, or you don't know what to do, or, I don't feel motivated, or I don't feel like exercising today, or what, I want to eat the whole bag of potato chips, whatever it is, you can go and you can put this in there. Remember, it's the negative. You're focused on the negative. I want to eat the whole bag of potato chips. I want to eat the whole bag of potato chips. I want to eat the whole bag of potato chips. All right, if you do something like that, remember, as long as you're tapping, you're pushing through the blocks. Okay? I want to not eat the bag of potato chips. That's not the right wording. I want to eat the whole bag of it. I'm afraid I'm going to do it again. I'm afraid I'm going to have that cigarette again. And I promised myself I would only have 5. And here I am going to smoke again. And I don't really care. I deserve it. I want my cigarette, or whatever it is. You just focus on the negative as you tap.